11B. The last one, bill of quantity number 12, Madam Speaker, sir, is the cattle trap. The quantity was specified here. I don't know whether it was me who know it was almost 72, but not even one. I did not even one cattle trap, not even one cattle trap. Madam Speaker, number 4 of the question, the status, okay, number 4, the question number 4, it talks about the status of modeling. I have heard that it is 100% complete. I don't know whether the CEC will agree with me that the particular EQ is not matching with the 100%. Madam Speaker, sir, is on the issue of handing over. Handing over, that the handing over was done to the user ministry. When will this handing over be done to the community? Because I know the reason why the delay of this project is done is just because nothing has been done there. Nothing has been done there. That's why the reason it has delayed. Compare this one with Nakamuru. Madam Speaker, both of us were given 45 million. Now Nakamuru and Morello. Now Nakamuru is operational and it was handed over to the community. But this one, because it has its defect are set by the CEC, that's why the handing over was not done. On the issues of operational, I say, is this during the revision operational? They say yes, 100% operational. Go to the ground now. You will find that there is prosopis and some other spaces inside it. So I don't agree with that. Number 5, Madam Speaker, sir. The contractor handed contract to the ministry. I think that one I will not need. Maybe the contractor, maybe the CEC will tell us when they hand them over. Number 6, Madam Speaker, sir. I asked about project management unit. Now, I want the CEC to substantiate the name number 5 and 7 and tell me who are they. There's a name called. There's a number 5 and 7. There's a name called Pastor David Bodian, member. Pastor David Naterno, member. I wanted the CEC to tell me who are these personas. Number 2, in the promotion of membership, Madam Speaker, sir, I know very well that the whole numbers are being used. But the CEC tell me the reason why whole numbers are used in selecting the numbers in a group or any CBO. Because now, if you see this PMC, I know they are in more numbers, not me. If I can subtract the people I have mentioned. So for the case of local Benedictus and Edwin Natal Onesimus, these are ex-officials. They were not supposed to be here, but they have been included there. There is some people who have been committed here that I know they were allies of that particular contractor, but they are not committed in this matter. Last but not least, Madam Speaker, is the issue of defect and liabilities. What are these defect and liabilities? I've heard that the contractor has not submitted this just because of defect and liabilities. The contractor or the CEO should be specific. What are these defect and liabilities? And then, if the defect and liabilities occur at the midst of the project, who are supposed to be responsible? Maybe the defect and liabilities has occurred before the project has been handed to the community. Who is supposed to correct that liability? Is it the community or the contractor or the user ministry? On the issue of project operation, Madam Speaker, the project operation, I wanted the CEC to tell me when is the project operation done? Is it before, after, or at the midst of the project? Because now they are talking about operation if the project has not been completed. So it is good for me to know when is operation done. Is it before, after, or at the completion of the project? Let me read the rest. Madam Speaker, I have recommendation. Maybe through your guidance, maybe I can give recommendation after the CCS or what? Maybe you can beg
You still have some time.
Thank you, Madam.
Point of inquiry, Madam Speaker.
What do you want to
Madam Speaker, I want to inquire with the originator of the question. I want to inquire with the originator of the question that he has been referring to a bill of quantity which has not been attached to this document, Madam Speaker. And there is a letter that has been given by the CC, letter showing that the Turkana East Morulem Drip Irrigation Project BQ amend 2022/2023 project volume 1. It is showing the members who are appointed as members of the team to conduct the assessment of the status and give recommendations for the ongoing implementation of works as affected by the third hydrological survey, drilling of borehole away from the farm and equipping of the borehole away from the farm for the development of Morulem Integrated Drip Irrigation Project. Madam Speaker, my concern was, I want to get to understand or to inquire from the originator of the question whether the bill of quantities he is referring to is the one that was amended by the ministry, such that now we will be in position to read now on the works that that was supposed to be done by the contractor on site. Thank you.
Honorable William.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Madam Speaker, I have the original meeting. Initially, when the project was started, that's the vehicle we took. When I heard of
Honorable Nomolo, you inquired and now can you be attentive that it is being answered?
Madam Speaker, sir, said, in the first time I have the original copy of the bill of quantity. But later, this user, the ministry said they have done what we call evaluation. I go to this ministry 4 times or 5 times to inquire the bill that was amended, but they didn't give me. So the one that I have is the original one that I took in the first time when the works started. So the one that was amended, I went to the office 4 times, but they could not be able to give me the amended bill. To mean that the bill which was inserted there was fair.
Okay, Honorable CCM, can you now kindly, maybe you can push it on the issue, the amended one.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Please allow me to respond to the concerns raised by the Honorable William Kuyo. Not in any particular order, and I would like to put a disclaimer that the information that I might not be having here, we can provide at a later date. But most of it I will be able to address. Okay, to begin with, not in any order, but on the hectares of land. Personally, I made an initiative of visiting the Morulem drip irrigation project because I didn't want to appear here without a first impression of the project. So the land we are talking about is sandwiched between other developed pieces of land, and that perhaps explains why the 2 acres, the difference between the 13 and the 11. the land developed is sandwiched between other developed pieces of land. So that restricted the expansion. And there are also other adjustments to the original BQ that might have tampered with the original planned costs. So, and part of the land, what would have gone to the land maybe has also been used to take care of other adjustments in the development of the irrigation. So the potential for expansion to 13, given the available land, is limited. On the balls, according to the BQ that we have, actually the balls that were supposed to be drilled were 2, and all of them have been drilled. The problem is the first ball, the yield of the first ball was very low. And you know water is very essential when you talk of irrigation. So the team decided to drill another ball with a higher yield 4 kilometers from this land, the irrigated land. So, and that meant that reticulation had to be done. Extra power was needed to pump water from 4 kilometers away to the farm. So the two balls have all been developed, and one is in the farm, and the other one is 4 kilometers away from the farm. So if you look at the farm, you can't see all the 2 balls in the farm, because one is 4 kilometers away, necessitated by the need for a higher volume of water for irrigation. On water kiosks, the BQ that we have, this is revised, and the one we are using, planned for 1 water kiosk, and that one has been installed. So perhaps that explains the question that Honorable Modo asked on which BQ Honorable William Buick required. Because we are reading from 2 different scripts. So one was planned and one is being installed.
Honorable CCM, Honorable Willie. Now I don't know why you had to use 2 BQs. Because now the question you asked was from the original BQ. The answer the CCM is giving is from the revised BQ. And now of you sat down to harmonize the 2 BQs. We really do not know which one is authentic and which one was presented to the people of Florida. Honorable CCM, can we begin from there so that we know which BQ was presented to the people of Florida? Is it the one the MCA has, the Honorable MCA, or the one who are answering the question with? I think maybe that will guide the House. Because we are now here, you are talking of the reverse BQ, and the MCA is talking about the original BQ.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The law in Kenya, the procurement laws, the Procurement Act, the Procurement and Disposal Act, provides for a situation where BQs can be revised depending on the situation of the ground. So in this particular project, the BQ was revised, and by the project implementation committee, the contract implementation team at the ministry. This is legal, an open process provided for in law, and that is the basis upon which we are using the revised BQ. I think that's where the disconnect is, because the honorable member is referring to the initial one, which was revised.
Now, Honorable CCM, if you can take your seat. Honorable Mapio. Now, I don't know how we are going to handle this, because the questions you are asking are originating from the original BQ, which was revised. And the answers we are being given are based on the revised BQ. Now, I really want to know how we are going. What is your feeling on that one?
Madam Speaker, I know it very well that the BQ was doctored. The BQ was doctored by the particular engineers who were there. Because I'm telling you, I am going to seek clarification on the revised BQ 4 times. But these people did not provide for me the revised BQ. And that's why I am, Madam Speaker. So what I have is the original BQ. But the revised one, I went to the office 4 times, but I did not get the revised one. So to me, there was something that was put there to make this process maybe to tally the way they want. Everywhere, Madam Speaker.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Okay, what is your point of order and the which?
Madam Speaker, I'm rising on point of order 101, responsibility and statement of facts.
Okay.
The honorable member is alluding that the BQ was doctored. Is he in a position to substantiate that the BQ or the amended BQ was doctored by the engineers? Because if we are in a stalemate between the original BQ and the amended one, then we need to have a reason. We need to reason and agree. Because we are seeing the member will not be satisfied with even the responses given by the CCM. Because the two BQs are not speaking to each other. So, Madam Speaker, is in order to insinuate that BQ that was buried was doctored. And how are we going to proceed, Madam Speaker, if we are going in that direction?
We have two BQs. The CCM has the answers to the BQ we asked. The questions are originating from the original BQ. And so, I really do not know if the answers that the Honorable CCM has will answer the questions that the Honorable Willie has. So I'll give the directive like this, that the Committee of Agriculture, together with the Honorable Willie, invite the CCM, and then the Honorable Willie will bring the BQ that he has. And the CCM will provide the BQ that they have. And then, so that they can try and settle the statement there. And then thereafter, the chairperson of the Committee of Agriculture will bring the findings to the House so that we can see the way forward. I think that the two parties will find a common ground. Honorable Willie, do you have anything to say?
Madam Speaker, there's a question that was directed by Honorable Lapayo. What if these preliminaries are not really discussed? These applications which were supposed to be signed by the county officers. But that's why I'm saying this is just a one document. Nothing has been, there's nowhere that the chief officer or the CCM said about it. So that's the reason why I'm saying this.
Okay.
Number two, Madam Speaker, maybe with your guidance, I think I've told you I'm going to handle this conference.
There is no problem, and that is why I have directed that the Committee on Agriculture will call for a meeting and then call the CCM and the technical people in the, so that you can, because now we are going back and forth.
Point of information, Madam Speaker.
Who you want to inform?
Madam Speaker, I just want to inform the whole House that I am a member of the Public Investment and Public Accounts Committee in this South Assembly. And this project has been marked as one of the projects that the Public Accounts Investment Committee is going to investigate in the entire county. And we have, it is not the only irrigation scheme. We have many other irrigation schemes. So I want to inform the whole House that our findings too, as a Public Investment Committee, will also help this House to get the clarifications on more about this project and even the project in Katilia and more other irrigation schemes in Turkana County. Thank you.
Okay, that is noted.
Point of order.
What is your point of order?
Madam Speaker, I'm raising on point of order 1. Madam Speaker, standing order number 91, it is stated that after the Speaker has put the question or has rolled his ruling, no member is allowed again to continue talking about the same question, Madam Speaker. So I think we have already given direction, so there is no need for us again to bring some questions or to ask for any information, Madam Speaker.
It is noted, but it was me out of my duty as the Speaker who gave honorable members, there is no need for clapping. I was just okay, Senator.
Order number 9, motion. Approval of nominee to the position of County Chief Officer, Partnerships and Chairperson for Turkana County, Biashara Fund.
Madam Speaker, I like to move for motion on the Committee Finance, Planning, Trade and ICT report on the setting and appropriate hearing of nominees for appointment to the position of Turkana County Chief Officer, the chairperson of the Turkana County Biashara Fund. The two nominees, Madam Speaker, Mr. Ebei Winston Inkwe, County Chief Officer Partnerships. Secondly, Mr. Moses Ikwel Achok, Chairperson of Turkana Biashara Fund Service Board. Madam Speaker, I then proceed.
Proceed.
And Speaker, page 1 is on the contents, then page 2 is on applications. I then to start on chairperson's forward. Madam Speaker, pursuant to Article 179(2)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and Section 45(1)(a) and (b) of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, His Excellency Jeremiah Kamai Koi Apotika, Governor of Turkana County, nominated Mr. Ebey Winston Koi for appointment as the County Chief of Staff and Mr. Moses Koi for appointment as the chairperson of the Turkana County the Sharafan Service Board on 29 August 2025. The nomination of the two persons was conveyed to the Speaker of the County Assembly of Turkana through a letter of reference number 2CG/TVN/appoint/volume 1 of 175 dated 29 August 2025. A reference to TCG/CS/CA/volume 1 of 77 dated 11 September 2025. The nominees' curriculum, academic documents, and testimonials were enclosed in the letter. Madam Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order number 47(1) of the County Assembly Standing Order, the Speaker read the message from the Governor communicating the names of the nominees to the House for consideration for appointment. Pursuant to Standing Order 55, the names of the nominees were referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning, Trade and ICT for vetting and approval hearing. The committee was directed to report to the House within 1 day, stated date from the date when the committee first sits to consider the nominations. Madam Speaker, the committee convened its first meeting on Monday 29 September 2025 to draw and approve a roadmap for the process that followed the subsequent commitment of the nominees to the Committee on Finance, Planning, Trade and ICT. Madam Speaker, in accordance with the sections 7(4)(5) of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act number 5 of 2017, and Standing Order number 55(3) of the Clerk of the County Assembly, led an advertisement in the Standard newspaper on Tuesday, 30 September 2025. Members of the public were invited to submit memoranda by way of written statements on oath or affidavit on the suitability or otherwise of each of nominees in accordance with the Public Appointment County Assembly Approval Act number 5 of 2017. The nominees were to collect vetting questionnaire on Wednesday, 1st October 2025. Newly filled questionnaire by the nominees, together with their academic documents and testimonials, were to be received by Friday, 3rd October 2025 by 5 p.m. The print media also indicated that the public memoranda were to be received by Friday, 3rd October 2025 by 5 p.m. by close of the submission deadline. The committee had not received any public memoranda contesting the suitability of the nominee for appointment and consideration by the committee. Additionally, the Standard newspaper notified the public that the Committee on Appointment will conduct the approval hearing on Tuesday, 7th October 2025 at the County Assembly of Turkana Shama. The committee held its second meeting on Wednesday, 8th October 2025 to track the progress of the vetting roadmap and deliberate on the requirements of vetting and approval hearing. Madam Speaker, the nominees appeared before the committee as scheduled for vetting and approval hearings in accordance with the provisions of Section 7 of the Public Appointment County Assembly Approval Act number 5 2017 on Tuesday 7th October 2025, the County Assembly of Turkana shall. The main objective of the vetting and approval hearing was to assess the nominees' suitability or otherwise for appointment to the position of County Chief Officer Partnership and Chairperson of the Turkana County Charter Fund Service Board. It is crucial to note that during vetting and approval hearing, no honorable member or member of the Secretariat of the committee declared any conflict of interest on any of the nominees pursuant to County Assembly of Turkana Standing Order number 100.